Hey y'all, welcome back. So we are inside of Family Dollar and we're getting ready to get into our any day deals video, where I'm going to bring to you over 20 plus all digital scenarios that you can actually utilize any day of the week. So I'm gonna try to keep them around $10. I'm gonna try to include some paper deals, laundry care, food. So definitely stay tuned, like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Those that have been subscribed and you've already liked the video, I appreciate you so much. So I'm here to show you how you can truly maximize your savings and not pay full price from couponing. So let's get into the video. Now I won't factor these in since I factored them in my haul video from last week, so definitely check that out. I even factored in my any day deals and scenario video. But if you happen to have that 5 off of 3 or even the 3 off of 2, like Crest Orbi Digital, it does work for these dollar Orbi toothbrushes right here. Now these are in the wrong spot, but these are the healthy and clean medium toothbrushes, and they are $1 and they attach to both the 5 off of 3 digital and the 3 off of 2 digital. So essentially what you could end up doing is picking up a total of 5 and they would be completely free. Now Family Dollar doesn't give you overage, so what'll end up happening is for that 5 off of 3 digital, for 3 of them it'll end up just making them free, because that 5 off of 3 digital will reduce down to $3. And then for that 3 off of 2 digital, it'll just make 2 of them completely free, since that 3 off of 2 digital will just reduce down to $2. Now how I typically like to do my deal, especially if I'm doing a 5 off of 25, for that 5 off of 3, I like to pick up one of the $3 Crest toothpaste and then 2 of the dollar ones, and then that totals me $5 and I can get the full $5 off, and it still ends up being free. So again, I did factor this into my haul video from last week, so definitely check it out. We do even still have $2 digitals for the Orbi Floss Plicks, which works for these right here at $3. Or you could grab these at $4. So that can also be another option. But again, I factored those in last week, so I'm not going to do it this week. But like I always say, cater the deal to your need. We even have $5 digitals that work for the Crest white strips right there, which are $10. So that can also be an option. Now y'all, if you saw my haul from last week, you know I was having issues with big shout out to my subscriber friend who mentioned that it was probably the $2 digital, which I was thinking it was either that or the 4 off of 14. But my subscriber friend mentioned it, that $2 digital was a store coupon. So if I would have just added something for $2, that would have, of course, probably still worked out. Now I probably would have paid $2 more, since I needed to be $2 more in my transaction, because with the store discount, that coupon, it would have took the $2 off first, so that would have dropped me down to $23 for my 5 off of 25. But again, it still worked out because I ended up just getting stocked up on some tissue. But I noticed that we did get $1 digitals, which are Family Dollar store coupons. So if you're trying to do this in the 5 off of 25, you would need to add something for $1 to get you over there, since it appears like the store coupons will come off prior to the 5 off of 25. But the Lay's multi-packs, which are $10.45, we do have $1 digital, and again, it's a store coupon, but looks like they may actually be on sale. Nope, this is older. That's an older sign. But yeah, so the multi-packs are $10.45. We have $1 digital, and then we have another $1 digital for the Lay's party pack. So remember, if you have that 4 off of 14 digital, which appears to be a manufacturer digital, and how I typically know is because when I'm looking at the digital coupons, if I see an address on it, it'll say 3 cents or something, but you'll see it'll have an actual address when you actually pull up the coupon and kind of click and look at the whole coupon and the wording. Typically if you see an address, it's a manufacturer coupon. But then with the Family Dollar coupons, it doesn't say anything. It just says clip or add to your account. And I noticed that both the multi-pack and the party digital, they already are clipped as well. So because we're not trying to use a 5 off of 25, I don't think we would have issues trying to combine both together. So that could definitely be a great option. You could maybe pick up maybe one of those or this, or even the ones over there. So like I always say, cater it to your need. And then if your store carries the party pack Lay's, you might want to factor that in again. And then again, with that 4 for $14, you should be able to stack both of those together. So this could come out really, really cheap. And then you don't just have to get chips with that 4 for $14. You can get like Pepsi products like I did last week in my haul video. Some of the brisk drinks, because that 4 for $14 did come off. It was just my 5 for $25 that wasn't coming off. So I don't see where my store has the party size. So I think I'm just going to pass on doing that. Or I may have to just use a substitute. All right, y'all, I was really excited when I saw we had a 3 off of 2 digital coupon that works for several different like Kellogg brand products, like the Kellogg cereal, Eggos, if maybe your store has Eggo, Nutri-Grain bars, Pop-Tarts. I know one of my subscriber friends was mentioning there was a really good deal on the Pop-Tarts a while ago. So, I mean, think about things you're going to pay for anyway, mix and match. But tons of ways you can cater it to your need. Maybe you're one that prefers Nutri-Grain bars. Or maybe you really want to get stocked up on the Eggos if your store does carry them. So again, it's 3 off of 2. And again, think about things you're going to pay for anyway. Because like I always say, the goal is not to pay for a price, especially on things we're going to pay for anyway. And then just an update on that 3 off of 2 like Kellogg's brand digital. It works for the Rice Krispies as well. I scanned these cheaper ones, would come with like 8, and it attaches to those at the bottom. I scanned the Nutri-Grain bars. It works for that. It even works for the Kellogg's cereal bars. Now I did scan, because that's General Mills, not Kellogg's. I was gonna say I did scan this, but it wasn't attaching, but I know why, because it's not Kellogg's. I did scan these Pop-Tarts right here, which are $3.65. That digital works for that. But again, cater it to your need. My store is kind of limited on the Kellogg cereals they have. So, you know, maybe you prefer Frosted Flakes or some of the other brands. Then again, cater it to your need. And then I did scan the Eggos down here, which are actually $3.25. These are just in the wrong spot at $6. They're in the spot that says $6, but they are actually $3.25, and that 3 off of 2 digital works for those as well. So tons of ways you can do your deal, especially if you're one that you get into your store and they may not be stocked with everything. Some great options. So here they go. And it should also work for these French toast sticks as well. And that digital does work for these French toast sticks, which are $3.75. So if you want to pay about 50 cents more instead of the regular Eggos, you could get the French toast sticks as well. All right, y'all, we did get 3 off of 2 digitals for like the Garnier, like hair care. So tons of ways you can, of course, do that deal. So a great time to get stocked up on some hair care, especially if you are in need of it. And I did scan a few of the Garnier Fructis products, and some of them are attaching to the coupon, so you definitely want to make sure you're scanning the items to confirm the digital coupon is attaching. And like I always say, I love to use the second method where you actually go to the coupon, you click the coupon, and then when you scroll up, you should see a scan button, and then use that to hover over the barcode so you can see if the product qualifies. So it'll say, sorry, the product doesn't qualify, or yes, it qualifies, or something along the sort. Because I scanned this one and it does attach, but then when I scan the conditioner, it doesn't. And then when I scan these, it's not attaching, but then when I scan the whole blend, it is. And then when I scan this right here, this like leave-in conditioner, it is attaching. So definitely a good option that you're going to want to make sure you scanning, because it's not attaching to all the products. And I know I'm always saying check your digital coupon, see what items you personally need, because of course I don't factor in every single digital that we have, but we do have digitals for makeup. If maybe you prefer Colgate, if you prefer CoverGirl, we have $2 digitals for the eye and the face product. So again, think about things you're going to pay for anyway, and a great time to maybe get it at your Family Dollar. Now, these Lysol wipes right here, which I factored in last week in my videos, are still 3 for $7, and we still have that 1 off of 2 digital. So this is probably like the best time to get stocked up, because if you go through these anywhere, you know in the near future you're going to need it. Definitely a great time to get stocked up. And those who may be in need of tissue, and again, check out my haul video, because I actually factored in this Angel Soft last week, but they're $5.95, and then you still may have that $2.50 off of 2 digital. So a great time to get stocked up. Now, I know we do have some like home line percentage off coupons for like certain items, so that could also be an option. But if you are trying to factor those into a 5 off of 25, I'm thinking that because those percentage off are like store coupons, I think they're store coupons, then the 40% off would come off first, and then that would put you like way under 25. But if you're just doing like an any day deal, then you definitely may want to get some of like the home line tissue, and I believe we have a digital for like 40% off. But again, we have several different digitals for like the home line, different products, so that can also be an option. And then if your store carries the Charmin, which is like $5.95 that I factored in last week, it comes in like a skinnier pack like the Scott right here, then you may want to also grab that as well. All right, y'all, now we have several different digitals for like Bounty if maybe you're in need of paper towels. Now these right here, the Bounty Essential 6 rolls are $5.75. We have a $1 digital. We even have a $1 digital for like the 8 rolls if maybe you want to pay a little more. And then we have a separate $1 digital for the Bounty, like 2 roll packs. I did scan these at $5.50 and that coupon isn't attaching, so it may be the ones that's just regular with no prints on them. So that can also be an option if you are in need of some paper towels. All right, y'all, let's pick us up some laundry care. So for the Gain products, like the larger ones, we do have $2 digitals for the fabric softener at $7.45. That same digital works for the dryer sheets, which are $7.45, and those like firework beads as well at $7.45. So like these right here. And then we have a separate $2 Gain digital that works for the Gain liquid detergent at $7.45, or you could even get the flings if maybe you prefer that. And then we do have $3 digitals that work for like the larger Gains, which are like $15.95. And then like I always say, if you're into Tide, we have a $3 Tide digital as well that works for like the big thing of Tide, which comes in like a similar bottle like the Gain liquid, or maybe you can get the Tide pods. And then we do have a $2 digital for like the Tides at $9.95. That same digital works for the Tide pods, and it even works for the Drift baby detergent, for which are $9.95. And then y'all, we got a 5 off of 15 like Snuggle, Purex, all digital. And there's so many ways. I think Purex too, there's tons of ways you can do that if maybe you just want to get all products, or maybe you want to get the Purex. As you see, my store is out of the Purex, but that could be an option. Or maybe you just want to get some of the Snuggle products, or mix and match. So again, there's tons of ways you can do your deal. You can get some laundry care, maybe get the all laundry detergent, then maybe get some of the Snuggle dryer sheets or fabric softener. But again, my store is kind of limited, but just to kind of let you know different ways you can do your deal. And we still have that $1.50 digital for like the Lysol laundry sanitizer if maybe you want to pick up this right here at $7.35. We still have $1 digitals for the Arm & Hammer, the smaller bottles like the 45 fluid ounce, or which comes with 23% more, or you can grab the ones that's like 39.4. They're actually $3.95 this week. All right, y'all. So for this scenario, you could pick up the Bounty Essential Paper Towels at $5.75. Use the $1 digital. Pick up 3 of the Lysol wipes. Remember, it's the 35 count that are 3 for $7 this week. And then we have at 1 off of 2 digital. So this is going to total us $12.75. And then after all of our digital coupons come off at the register, we would pay $10.75 before tax. Now remember, if you're in need of tissue, then you might want to factor in like the Charmin, which is like $5.95, and we still have that $1 digital, so your out of pocket would probably be about 20 cents more, just depending on how it's priced at your store. Or if your store carries like the Angel Soft, the Ultra one, that's $5.95, you may have a $1.50 digital that you may want to use, and you could definitely do that instead. So like I always say, cater the deal to your need, but an amazing all digital deal that you can do any day of the week from using all digital coupons that you can find on your Family Dollar app, which is free. And then you can also do your deal like this. Maybe you need hair care, so take away the Bounty paper towels, but add in the Garnier whole blends. I added one of the shampoos and the conditioner. The shampoo is actually priced at $3.75, and then the conditioner is $4.25. So of course you could come out cheaper if you picked up 2 shampoos. So again, cater it to your need. But if we did the deal like this would end up totaling us $15. And then after all of our coupons come off, we would pay just $11 before tax. But like I said, make sure you're scanning your items to confirm the coupons are attaching. And you could even do your deal like this, taking away the shampoo and conditioner, but adding in the Arm & Hammer detergent at $3.95 and clipping that dollar digital. Then this would total you $10.95. And then after our coupons come off, we end up paying $8.95 before tax. So another amazing all digital deal that you can do any day of the week from using those digital coupons you can find on your Family Dollar app. Now, if maybe you need a larger laundry detergent, you may want to pick up the Gain instead of the Arm & Hammer. And the Gain liquid detergent is $7.45, and we have that $2 digital. And remember, that same digital works for the flings as well. So this is $14.45, but then after all of our coupons come off, we pay $11.45 before tax. And don't forget, we do have that separate $2 Gain digital that works for the other Gain products at $7.45. So that could also be a great substitute. Now, you could even do your deal like this, just real simple and sweet. Pick up the Bounty Essentials at $5.75. Use that dollar digital. Pick up the Gain liquid detergent at $7.45. Use that $2 digital. This is going to total us $13.20. And then after all of our coupons come out, we end up paying just $10.20 before tax. And again, if you're one that doesn't, maybe you want the Gain flings, that same $2 digital that works for the liquid works for the flings. Or again, if you want to pick up the other Gain products like the fabric softener, dryer sheets, or the firework beads, then don't forget to clip the separate $2 Gain digital, which works for those products as well, which are also $7.45. Now, here's a nice deal to do. You kind of get a little bit of food and laundry care. You can pick up the Kellogg's cereal at $3.75, and then the Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bar, which is $3.45. And then remember, we have that 3 off of 2 digital. And then pick up the Gain liquid at $7.45. Use that $2 digital. This scenario totals us $14.65. And then after all of our coupons come off, we end up paying just $9.65 before tax. And again, you know, with the Gain, you can get the flings, or maybe if you get the other Gain products at $7.45, just don't forget to clip that separate $2 digital. But y'all know I like to show you tons of ways you can do your deal, because that 3 off of 2, like Kellogg's digital, it works for several different items. So this would definitely be a great time to substitute your items, especially if like maybe you do prefer the cereal and the Nutri-Grain bar, but maybe it's out. You could even maybe do your deal like this, taking away the Nutri-Grain bar, but adding in like the Kellogg's cereal bar, which is $3.25. Then this would total you $14.45, and then after your coupons come off, you end up paying just $9.45 before tax. So again, sometimes you have to work with what your store has, or maybe you prefer something else. So again, cater it to your need. Maybe you're one that would prefer Pop-Tarts instead of the cereal bars, so you might want to factor in the Pop-Tarts instead, which are $3.65. Then this would total you $14.85. And then after our coupons come off, we would actually end up just paying $9.85 before tax. So again, an amazing all digital deal that you could do any day of the week. You could even do your deal like this. Maybe you prefer the Eggos instead of the Pop-Tarts. So factor in the Eggos, which are $3.25. And then this would total you $14.45. And then after all of our coupons come off, we end up paying just $9.45, y'all, before tax. So always make sure you're scanning your items so you can confirm the price, because of course your price may vary. And then you also want to make sure your coupons are attaching as well. Now, maybe you're one that just wants cereal. Pick up 2 of the Kellogg's cereal. My store really just had the Fruit Loops, so I factored that in, but you could really get any of the Kellogg's cereal. So maybe you want Frosted Flakes. But this will total you $14.95. And you end up paying $9.95 before tax. So another amazing deal that you can do. So remember, with that 3 off of 2 Kellogg's digital, it works for several items. So cater it to your need. Now, here's a nice little deal you could do. Pick up the laundry sanitizer at $7.35. Clip the $1.50 digital. Pick up the Arm & Hammer detergent at $3.95 and clip the $1 digital. And then pick up 2 of the Kellogg's Rice Krispies at $2.95 each, and then clip that 3 off of 2 digital. This scenario totals us $17.20. And then after all of our coupons come off at the register, we will pay $11.70 before tax, y'all. So I still have yet to try the laundry sanitizer, but y'all comment below if you do like it. Or if you don't, because I'm curious to know, one day I will try it when I get like a really, really good deal. But I was just curious to know if you've ever tried the Lysol like laundry sanitizer. And then again, I always remember with that 3 off of 2 Kellogg's digital, it works for several items. So you don't have to get the Rice Krispies, or maybe you want the larger box of Rice Krispies, or maybe you want to get one Rice Krispie or one cereal. So always cater it to your need. Now, you could even do your deal like this. You could take away the laundry sanitizer, but maybe you need fabric softener. So you could add in the game fabric softener at $7.45, or the dryer sheets or the firework beads, because we have a $2 digital and it works for any of those items. And then this would end up totaling us $17.30. But then after our coupons come off, we would pay $11.30 before tax. Now, if you're one that maybe wants to just get stocked up on laundry detergent, then you might want to do your deal like this instead. It would still come out to be the same. But just don't forget, we have a separate $2 digital for the Gain liquid, which also works for the Gain flings. So if you did do your deal like this would still total you $17.30 before tax. And then you would end up paying $11.30 before tax. So another amazing all digital deal. And again, with that Kellogg's digital, you can switch it around tons of different ways. Now, for this scenario, it's real simple. Pick up the Gain liquid or the flings at $7.45. Use the $2 digital. And then pick up the Gain fabric softener or the dryer sheets or the firework beads at $7.45 and use the separate $2 digital. This scenario totals us $14.95. And then we end up paying just $10.95 before tax. So again, these are the larger Gain products. So a great time to get stocked up. But if you could wait till Saturday and combine it into like a 5 off of 25, then your out of pocket could be possibly much cheaper, because this is at least $14.95. Tracking towards that $25 threshold. So you could just add in other items to get you there. Now for this scenario, pick up 2 of the Kellogg cereals at $3.75 each. Use that 3 off of 2 digital, and then pick up the Bounty Essential paper towels at $5.75. Use that $1 digital. This scenario is going to total us $13.25. But then after all of our coupons come off, we end up paying just $9.25, y'all, before tax. But again, if you don't need paper towels, but maybe you need tissue, check your digitals. Maybe you do have that $1.50 digital for the Angel Soft, so you could pick up the Ultra Angel Soft at $5.95. Or maybe you have the $1 digital for the Charmin, which is $5.95. So you could factor that in instead. And then you could even do your deal like this, picking up the Bounty Essentials at $5.75 using the $1 digital. Picking up the Arm & Hammer at $3.95 using the $1 digital. Pick up the Nutri-Grain bars at $3.45. And then the Pop-Tarts at $3.65. And then use that 3 off of 2 Kellogg's digital. This scenario totals us $16.80. And then after all of our coupons come off, we end up paying just $11.80 before tax, which isn't bad considering like if you were going to pay for these things anyway. And we use digital coupons that you can find free on your Family Dollar app. But remember, always cater the deal to your need, especially when using that 3 off of 2 Kellogg's digital. And again, if you need tissue, again, some great substitutes could be like the Angel Soft or the Charmin. If you did get the Charmin, which is $5.95, and use that $1 digital, then just know your out-of-pocket will be 20 cents more. So you would end up, this would end up totaling you $17, and then you would end up paying just $12 before tax. So another great substitute. Now, you could even do your deal like this. Maybe you don't want the Nutri-Grain bars or the Pop-Tarts. Maybe you prefer to get the Rice Krispie treats. So you could pick up 2 of those at $2.95 each. And remember that 3 off of 2 Kellogg's digital works for that. So this would total you $15.60, and then you would end up paying just $10.60 before tax. But like I always say, sometimes it's not all about having the cheaper out of pocket, because although this one is cheaper than the previous transaction, if you know you need Pop-Tarts, then you might want to do the deal like that. Now, you could do your deal like this. Pick up 2 of the Eggo waffles at $3.25 each. And then we have that 3 off of 2 Kellogg's digital. And then add in 2 of the Angel Soft tissues at $5.95 each. And then we do have that $2.50 off of 2 digital. This scenario totals us $18.40. And then we end up paying just $12.90 before tax. So a little higher out of pocket. But again, you went from $18 down to $12, But this would definitely be a great scenario to maybe factor into a 5 off of 25, because that's $18.40 already tracking towards your $25 limit. So you can maybe add in like a Gain laundry detergent, or one of the other Gain products at $7.45. Use the $2 digital, and that of course would get you over that $25 mark. So again, think about things you're going to pay for anyway. But I get it if you can't wait till Saturday to use that 5 off of 25. Still an amazing all digital deal that you can do any day of the week. And again, always cater it to your need, because you could do it like this, picking up 2 of the Rice Krispie treats, which are $2.95 each. And again, use that 3 off of 2 digital coupon. And if you did your deal like this would total you $17.80. And then after all of our coupons come off, we end up paying just $12.30 before tax. So another way that you can switch your deal around based off of your need. And remember, you can always switch your Kellogg's products around. So here's a nice deal you could do. You could pick up the Rice Krispies at $2.95 and then the Nutri-Grain bar at $3.45. Use that 3 off of 2 digital. Pick up the Arm & Hammer detergent at $3.95. Use the $1 digital. Pick up the Whole Blends shampoo and conditioner. The conditioner is $4.25 and the shampoo is $3.75. And we do have that 3 off of 2 digital. This totals us $18.35. And then after our coupons come off, we end up paying just $11.35, y'all, before tax. But again, if you want to pick up 2 of the Whole Blend shampoos, then just know your out-of-pocket would be much cheaper. And then again, make sure you're scanning your items when you're using that Garnier digital, because like I said previously, it was only attaching to certain ones. So if your out-of-pocket happens to be like $3 more, then you probably know that's probably because it may have something to do with the type of product that you picked up. So again, it's crucial that you're scanning your items on your Family Dollar app. Now, here's another way that you could switch your deal around. You could keep the Arm & Hammer and like the Garnier Whole Blends, but add in the Kellogg's cereal at $3.75 and then the Kellogg's cereal bar at $3.25. And again, use that same 3 off of 2 digital. This would total you $18.95. And then after our coupons come off, we would pay $11.95 before tax. So this would definitely be a great time to get stocked up. Now, you could even do your deal like this, keeping the Kellogg, but adding in the Pop-Tarts, which are $3.65. And then if you did your deal like this would actually end up totaling you $19.35 before tax, and then you end up paying just $12.35, y'all, before tax. Another great option, you could just factor in 2 of the Rice Krispie treats at $2.95 instead of like the Kellogg's and the Pop-Tarts, and then again use that 3 off of 2 digital. This was total us $17.85, and then we would end up paying just $10.85 before tax. Or again, if you want the Eggos instead, that same 3 off of 2 digital works for the Eggos as well at $3.25 each. This would total you $18.45, and then you would end up paying $11.45 before tax. So again, tons of ways you can do your deal. And then for this deal, pick up the Garnier Whole Blends conditioner at $4.25, and then the conditioner at $3.75. Use the 3 off of 2 digital. And then pick up the Gain fabric softener or the dryer sheets or the firework beads at $7.45 and use the $2 digital. This is going to total you $15.45, and then you end up paying just $10.45 before tax. So again, you don't have to get the whole blends. There's tons of different options, but you just want to make sure you're scanning your items so you can make sure your coupons are attaching. Always use that second method to make sure your coupons are attaching. When you go to the coupon, scroll up, you'll see a scan option. Hover that over the barcode of the product, and then once you scan it, it'll say yes, this product qualifies, or no, it doesn't. And then that way you know for sure if the product is going to, if the digital coupon is going to come off. Now, here's another great substitute, because we do have that separate $2 Gain digital for the liquid detergent or the flings. So you could do your deal like this and it would still come out the same. This would still total you $15.45, and then we would still pay $10.45 before tax. And then again, you don't have to get the liquid detergent. You can get the flings. So always cater the deal to your need. And now you could do your deal like this. Maybe you need the laundry sanitizer. So you could take out the Gain products, but add in the laundry sanitizer at $7.35 and clip that $1.50 digital. This would total you $15.20. And then after all of our coupons come off, we end up paying just $10, y'all, and 60 cents. Here's another great substitute. You could take away the laundry sanitizer, but add in the Bounty Essential Paper Towels at $5.75 and clip that dollar digital. Then this would total you $13.75. And then after all of our coupons come off, we would end up paying just $9.75, y'all, before tax. But again, there's much cheaper ways you can cater the deal to your need. If you don't want this whole blends like shampoo or conditioner, maybe you want some of the other ones. So again, cater it to your need. Now, if you need some food items, then you may want to do this deal. Pick up 2 of the Pepsi 2 liters, which are $2.30 each. And then pick up the Frito-Lay multi-pack chips, which are $10.45. Now, we actually have a Family Dollar store coupon for $1 off of the multi-pack. And then we have a 4 off of 14 Frito-Lay Pepsi manufacturer digital, which I'm thinking should both come off. But this would total us $15.05. And then after all of our coupons come off, we would end up paying just $10.05 before tax. Now, if you're trying to use this same deal and add it into like a file of a 25, then you would probably need to be at least $26, since that dollar digital for the multi-pack is like a Family Dollar store coupon. And if you saw my haul from last week, I was having issues with the 5 off of 25 coming off, and we figured out it was because of that $2 like Febreze store coupon. So it looks like if you're using like a Family Dollar store coupon with like a 5 off of 25, then you need to add that to make sure once that store coupon comes off, you're still at $25. And then here's a great substitute that you could do, taking away the Pepsi products, but adding in 3 of the Brits like drinks, which are $1.25 each. I just wanted to show you a variety, but maybe you're one that wants all lemonade, so you could do it like that. And again, remember, there's tons of ways you can do your deal. You don't have to get the multi-pack chips. You can get the regular Lay's chips. You could even get like some of the Aquafina water. So tons of ways you can do your deal. But if we did it like this would total us $14.20. And we would end up paying just $9.20 before tax. And then for this deal, you could pick up the Rice Krispie treats at $2.95, and then the Kellogg's cereal bar at $3.25. Use that 3 off of 2 digital. Pick up 3 of the Lysol wipes at 3 for $7, and then use that 1 off of 2 digital. This scenario would total us $13.20. And then after all of our coupons come off, we end up paying just $9, y'all, and 20 cents before tax. But like I always say, I like to show you different ways you can switch your deal around based off of your store's inventory or based off of what you personally need. So you don't have to get just like the Rice Krispie treats or the cereal bars, or maybe you want to get 2 of the cereal bars, because that 3 off of 2 Kellogg's digital works for several different items. So you could also do your deal like this, taking away the cereal bar, but maybe you need Nutri-Grain bars, and those are $3.45 at my store. So if you end up doing your deal like this would actually be about 20 cents more. So your total would be $13.40 before tax, and then you would end up paying just $9.40 before tax. And also with the Lysol wipes, these are like the ones that my store had, but I know sometimes they have other different scents. So I'm sure those are also like 3 for $7 if maybe your store has other scents available. And then you could also do your deal like this, taking away the Nutri-Grain bars, but adding in like the Kellogg's Pop-Tarts, which are actually $3.65. And this would end up totaling you $13.60. And then after all of our coupons come off, we would end up paying $9.60 before tax. So just 20 cents more than the previous transaction. But maybe you're a household that loves Pop-Tarts. And again, you don't have to get these Pop-Tarts. My store just only had these, so always cater it to your need. But if you did 2 of the Pop-Tarts, and again, using the 3 off of 2 digital, and remember the Pop-Tarts are $3.65 each, this would total you $14.30 before tax. And then after all of your coupons come off, you would end up paying just $10.30, y'all, before tax. But if you know you're running low on cereal, you need cereal, pick up 2 of the Kellogg cereals. Again, my store just had the Fruit Loops, but you could get like any of the other ones. Use the 3 off of 2 digital. This would total you $14.50. And then after all of our coupons come off, we end up paying just $10, y'all, and 50 cents before tax. But again, you could come out possibly better if you're able to wait till Saturday and get your total to $25. This is at least $14.50, helping you reach that. But maybe you just want 1 cereal and 1 Eggo. So you could do your deal like this, taking away 1 of the Kellogg cereal, adding in the Eggos at $3.25, using that same 3 off of 2 digital. This would total you $14. And then after your coupons come off, you would pay $10 exactly. Now, I do know sometimes the prices vary store by store. So again, just make sure you're catering it to your need and you're adjusting your price accordingly. Maybe your household that would prefer to get just all Eggos. So you could just pick up 2 of those at $3.25 each. And again, use that 3 off of 2 digital. This would total you $13.50 before tax. And then after all of our coupons come off, we end up paying just $9, y'all, and 50 cents before tax. So again, adjust your price accordingly if your store may be a little more. Now, you could do your deal like this, picking up 2 of the Angel Softs at $5.95 each. Use that $2.50 off of 2 digital. And then add in the Arm & Hammer at $3.95. Use that $1 digital. This scenario totals us $15.85. And then after all of our coupons come off, we end up paying just $12.35 before tax. Now, again, I'm just kind of showing you different ways you can do your deal. You may not even need the laundry detergent, or maybe you want some of the other laundry detergents, or maybe you just want the tissue. So you could just pick up 2 of the Angel Soft tissues and take out the Arm & Hammer. And then if you did your deal like this would actually end up totaling you $11.90 before tax. And then after all of our coupons come off, we end up paying just $9.40 before tax. So again, always cater it to your need. Always make sure you're checking your rebate apps, because if you've been following me, you know in the past we have gotten like cashback offers on IBOTTA. And that's another way that you can truly like maximize your savings even more. So if you're new to any of the like free rebate apps, always check the description down below, because me and you will always get something when you use my referral code. And with IBOTTA, it is $10 after submitting your first receipt and offer. And then for this deal, using that 5 off of 15 Snuggle All Purex Digital, you could pick up 2 of the Snuggle dryer sheets at $5.50 each, and then the Snuggle beads at $5. This would total you $16. And then after that 5 off of 15 digital comes off, you end up paying $11, y'all, before tax. But there's tons of ways you can do your deal. My store is out of the Purex, and they were out of like the Snuggle fabric softener. Or maybe you just want all Snuggle dryer sheets. You just want to be at least $15 so you can save $5. Maybe you want to get the all detergent and some of the Snuggle products. So again, cater it to your need. I'm just working with what my store has. But an amazing time to get stocked up on some Snuggle products, or Purex, if that is like your preferred laundry product. But I do want to show you another way you could do the deal using that same 5 off of 15 digital. You could pick up one of the bigger all free and clears at $8.50, and then the all detergent like in the blue bottle, which is $7. This would total you $15.50. And then after that 5 off of 15 digital comes off, we end up paying just $10, y'all, and 50 cents before tax. So again, cater it to your need. Maybe you want a Purex and an all, or maybe you want to add in some of the Snuggle products instead. Just make sure you're at least $15 so you can save an additional $5. Now, maybe you just wants all of the all free and clear. So you could get the all free and clear in the white bottle instead of the blue one. And then it's still $7. So this would still total you $15.50. And you would still end up paying $10.50 before tax. So y'all definitely let me know down below which scenario you plan on doing, which one you like, or which deals you want to start seeing. But come back on Thursday if you would like some additional scenarios for like utilizing that 5 off of 25 coupon, which is only valid on Saturdays. And as I always say, if you're into Dollar General, or maybe you have a Dollar General in your area, I do have my Dollar General Any Day Deals video up, and I'll have my Dollar General 5 off of 25 scenario video up on Wednesday. So thanks for all the support. If you're ever wondering how you can support my channel for free, you can like the video, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss whenever I post. But again, thanks for all the support. Like, subscribe, comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, bye-bye.